So you just bought yourself a brand new Harley Davidson. In this video, I'm going to tell you my top 5 things that I think you should do to your brand new Harley Davidson motorcycle. Stick around to the end of this video because although I have 5, I snuck in a 6th bonus idea for you as well that you might be interested in hearing. What's up everybody, my name is Andrew, this is Touring Midwest. This is not a brand new Harley Davidson, this is actually a 2016 Harley Davidson Road Glide Ultra, but I did buy it brand new back in November of 2015. I've had it ever since, absolutely love it. The absolute first thing that I would do to my brand new Harley Davidson is grips. Ditch those stock grips, get something better, something new, upgrade a little bit. I personally would definitely go with Harley Davidson brand grips for one main reason. The left side hand grip right here, pretty much any other brand grip you get is gonna have to be glued on. Might not seem like that big of a deal, but later you're gonna wanna switch handlebars and you're gonna have to get that sucker off. The nice thing about Harley Davidson grips is they've got a plastic piece molded here that gets clamped on by your control housing. So all you have to do to put the grip on is undo your housing, put your grip on, clamp the housing down around it, and it's solid. It's not going anywhere. The best thing is when it comes to removing it, to add your new handlebars, then all you have to do is loosen up a couple bolts, slide your grip off, do everything else you have to do to your handlebars, and put it all back together. But the point is, you can reuse those grips. You don't have to worry about wrecking them, trying to get them off the bike. No glue required, no mess, super, super easy. I went with the Geta grips on mine. It's definitely time for new grips. The left side one is getting pretty worn, and I just think it's got 20,000 miles on it or whatever, so it's just time to upgrade. Plus I want to do heated grips. I'm here in Minnesota and I just think heated grips would be a treat, so that's what I want to do next. Hopefully that'll be one of the projects for this winter season. I think the next thing I would do to my brand new Harley is add new lights. Now on most of the new models your headlight's going to be LED. Most of the other lights on your bike are still going to be just standard. You want to ditch those and go for LED. They're more reliable, they're brighter. LED is just the way to go, so why not? So that might be your front signal lights, your tail light. If you have rear signal lights, I would change all of those. You can also add LEDs like the Tour Pack hinge covers here from Zero 3D. If you bought a bike with a fairing, you can get fairing lights like the Horizon lights from Zero 3D. There's places to add accent lighting. These motorcycles don't have much visibility from the sides. At night, there's no lights at all on the sides of your motorcycle, but if you do a saddlebag hinge cover light like this one right here, then you're going to be visible from the sides. You can also get a set of forkinis or something for the front forks. That's also another source of light that you're going to be able to be seen from the side and not just the front and back. It also is great for when you're signaling. People ahead of you and behind you know what you're doing, but what about the people on either side of you? It's nice to be able to let people know what's going on, and with these lights on the side of the bike, that's possible. Now the third thing I'd want to do to my motorcycle is exhaust. Whether it's a complete full exhaust system like D&D Fat Cat or something like that, or just slip-ons. You want to change the sound of your motorcycle, and adding different exhaust is going to do the trick for you. I'm running Cobra Neighbor Hater slip-ons on mine. I do have a decatted head pipe, stock head pipe, but it's decatted. But I love these Neighbor Haters. Until I can get a full complete exhaust system, these are definitely my favorite slip-ons that I've tried so far. Number 4 on my list of things that you should do on your brand new Harley Davidson is a different windscreen. Generally speaking, the stock windscreens are pretty ugly. They're gonna probably be pretty tall depending on the model you buy. This is the 12-inch Pro Touring windscreen from Clockworks. Got it in smoked, so it looks good. You can still kind of see through it if you need to. Of course, the idea is to be able to see over it, but these Clockwork windshields make a huge difference. It's all run on this. I absolutely love it. I know some other brands that are really popular are Memphis Shades and Windvest. I know a lot of guys that run Windvest around here, just to name a few options, but I highly recommend the Clockworks windscreen. I really, really like them. I am running Memphis Shades handguards here though. Didn't make the list for this video, but I do love these handguards. I have a 5th tip, but I also have a 6th tip, so make sure you stick around to the end of this video to find out what that is. Number 5 on my list is a new seat. There is some problems here. Motorcycle seats are not cheap. Generally speaking, there's no return on motorcycle seats, so if you buy one, you're kind of stuck with it. Once in a while, if you go to a Harley dealership, they'll have Harley seats to demo, which is great, but still it's hard to tell because you're not going to get those miles that you really need to break in the seat and really get an idea how comfortable it is after 100 or 200 or 300 or 600 miles a day, whatever it might be. So seats are a little bit tricky. I actually am still running the stock seat on this Harley. I just removed the tour pack, so it's fairly obvious because it's a fat seat. I'm going to look into changing this thing out. I just haven't done it yet for the reasons that I previously mentioned. This seat's not horrible. This is, again, a Road Glide Ultra. It's a big, comfy seat. I think the passenger is much more comfortable than the actual rider is. And my bonus one for you guys is going to be highway pegs. The first thing I wanted to add to this bike when I got it. I had highway pegs on my Road King and I knew that was something I wanted here. So when I made the deal to buy this bike, I asked them if they'd throw in a set of highway pegs, and they did. Highway pegs make a huge difference if you're doing any kind of real miles because it gives you another place to put your feet, kind of stretch your legs out and things like that. Now the exciting news is that soon I will be installing some new highway pegs. I got the frame mounted highway pegs from Zero 3D and I just love the way they mount. They look good, clean. They're not up on your crash bars. So check that video out if you get a chance to. So that's it. That's my 5 upgrades or changes or swaps, whatever you want to call it. That's the 5 things that I would do if I was going to buy a brand new Harley Davidson motorcycle today. If you found any value in this video, please go ahead and hit that like button. It really does help the channel. And if you want to see more from Touring Midwest, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Really, really appreciate it. Thanks, y'all. Stay safe out there as always, and we will catch you next time right here on Touring Midwest.